Well, the Honorable Fungaru, what I understood was that the Honorable Fungaru had written, like expressing desire for support from government in establishing an institute named after Idi Amin, and the president responded by saying no. I think what the president is saying is that the government cannot participate in glorifying the heinous acts committed by Idi Amin. He wrote an elaborate letter which you must have seen, saying the Amin's regime was criminal and tainted with a lot of criminality, and therefore we cannot sanitize Amin's regime through this kind of institute. I think he didn't stop anybody as an individual putting up an institute and naming it Amin, but he was speaking for government, saying the NRM government will not sanitize the dark history occasioned by the regime of Idi Amin. And somebody is saying, but even the president came through the gun. But later on, he sanitized that through elections. Yes, true, the president waged a war against the regime in 1981, and he was supported by Ugandans, took over power, engaged Ugandans through the drafting, the discussion, and the promulgation of a new constitution, which ushered in a new political and democratic order associated with regular elections. And you cannot compare President Yoweri Museveni and Idi Amin. But President Idi Amin came through a coup on the 25th January 1971, suspended parliament, and was ruling by decrees. There were no elections, no what. So you cannot compare the regime of Idi Amin and the democratic dispensation ushered in by the NRM government. You cannot. It's like comparing hell and heaven. Hell and heaven. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, even the constitution which was obtaining, Amin suspended it and so forth. I know many of you were born post Amin, but you need to read. You see what is happening today, the democratic space provided, how people compete for political power, from the level of the president up to LC1. How people compete and they have heated campaigns and so forth. That's the democracy NRM under President Yoweri Museveni has ushered in. You are asking